who sewed over 650 steps onto this massive rock just to turn it into a viewpoint. Or imagine a mysterious sea so dense with ancient salt, it physically refuses to let you sink. What looks like a flawless optical illusion is actually our planet in its purest form. Tucked behind thundering border waterfalls, these realms exist miles away from the daily grind. They stand in absolute silence among towering peaks, defying our noisy, fast-paced world. Few will ever witness these masterpieces in person, but today you have a front row seat. Take a deep breath and let's embark on an exclusive 4K journey to these impossible places, secret wonders you won't believe exist. El Peñón de Guatapé, Colombia. This towering 650-foot granite monolith rises like a giant sentinel over Colombia's lush landscape, formed 70 million years ago from cooled magma. Its natural cracks create a textured surface visible from miles away, making it a striking landmark. A staircase carved into the rock leads to a breathtaking 360-degree view of emerald lakes and rolling hills. As one of South America's largest freestanding rocks, it stands as a testament to Earth's ancient geological power. Unlike any other, it's a natural fortress that commands awe and curiosity. Dead Sea, Israel, and Jordan. In the Dead Sea region between Israel and Jordan, a famous site is a dry tree. Standing on white salt, a surreal symbol of the contrast between life and destruction. The Dead Sea has salinity almost 10 times greater than normal oceans, creating an environment so extreme that plants cannot survive naturally. A withered tree placed on crystallized salt shines under sunlight, making the scene appear bright and strangely magical. The tree's lonely position in the middle of dark blue waters resembles a striking natural sculpture. Aletsch Glacier, Switzerland. The Aletsch Glacier, a frozen giant stretching over 14 miles, holds the title as the Alps' largest ice river. Its black and white stripes formed by ice and rock dust create a striking pattern across its 3,000-foot thick surface. Ancient air bubbles trapped within preserve Earth's climate history from thousands of years ago. Crevasses and deep blue ice holes reveal a perilous beauty, while its retreat of over 2 miles in a century signals a warming world. This icy titan stands as a silent witness to nature's enduring legacy and fragile future. Niagara Falls, United States and Canada. Niagara Falls roars with unstoppable force, unleashing 85,000 gallons of water every second over a 167-foot drop. its limestone cliffs carved since the Ice Age retreat about 1 foot each year under the water's relentless power. In winter, frozen spray transforms the falls into a shimmering ice fortress. At night, vibrant lights paint the cascading water, creating a glowing spectacle. This mighty cascade embodies nature's raw energy and timeless drama. Dolomites, Italy. The Dolomites rise as jagged limestone peaks forged from ancient sea sediments over millions of years. Their cliffs, soaring over 1,000 feet, glow orange-red at sunset, casting an ethereal light across the valleys. Fossils embedded in the rock reveal a prehistoric ocean connecting land to a distant past. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, these mountains challenge climbers with their sheer faces. The Dolomites stand as a timeless bridge between Earth's history and its radiant beauty. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. The Giant's Causeway, with 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, forms a natural staircase into the sea, crafted by lava cooling 60 million years ago. Each hexagonal stone, some rising 35 feet, fits perfectly, creating a geometric marvel. Celtic legends whisper of giants building this path, adding a mythical charm. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, its surface shifts from grey to orange under changing light. This coastal wonder feels like a puzzle carved by nature's own hand. Banff National Park, Canada. Banff National Park dazzles with turquoise lakes colored by glacial silt that scatters sunlight in radiant hues. Its ancient sedimentary rocks, once an inland sea, rise into peaks that tower over 7,000 feet. Grizzly bears and moose roam its old-growth forests, thriving in a pristine wilderness. The northern lights dance across its night skies, casting a magical glow. This park shines as a vibrant sanctuary of untamed beauty and life. Milford Sound, New Zealand. Milford Sound's granite cliffs, rising thousands of feet, stand as silent sentinels carved by ancient glaciers. over 200 days of rain each year spawn hundreds of waterfalls, creating a cascading symphony. A unique freshwater layer atop saltwater nurtures rare black corals near the surface. Dolphins and seals glide through its deep waters, adding life to this dramatic fjord. Milford Sound is a breathtaking stage where nature performs its wildest acts. Gioc-Detian Falls, Vietnam and China. Gioc-Detian Falls spans the border of Vietnam and China, a 1,000-foot wide curtain of water plunging 100 feet. Limestone terraces split the flow into shimmering streams framed by lush greenery. During the summer monsoon, the increased water volume often reunites the falls into a single, awe-inspiring torrent. This majestic waterfall is one of the 4 largest border waterfalls in the world, alongside the famous Iguazu Victoria and Niagara Falls. As Asia's largest transboundary waterfall, it unites 2 nations in shared beauty. This falls is a radiant emblem of harmony and grandeur. Raja Ampat, Indonesia. Raja Ampat, a marine paradise, boasts over 600 coral species, holding 70% of the world's reef diversity. Its crystal waters offer 100-foot visibility, revealing a thriving underwater world of unrecorded species. Limestone islands, shaped by tectonic uplift, rise sharply from the sea. Known as the ocean's Amazon, it draws scientists and divers to its vibrant depths. This archipelago is a living jewel of Earth's aquatic riches. Meeting of Waters, Brazil. The Meeting of Waters in Brazil showcases two rivers, one brown, one black, flowing side by side for over 3 miles without mixing, creating a striking natural boundary. The warm, muddy waters clash with cool, clear ones, driven by differences in speed and temperature. This phenomenon supports a rich ecosystem teeming with diverse fish and plants. Visible from above, the sharp divide looks like a painted line across the river. It stands as a vivid testament to nature's ability to draw distinct lines in harmony. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Angel Falls, the world's tallest waterfall, plunges 200 feet from a sandstone cliff, often turning to mist before reaching the ground. Named after pilot Jimmy Angel, who spotted it in 1933, it flows from a mountain formed millions of years ago. In the rainy season, it becomes a thundering curtain. In the dry season, a delicate stream. Its remote jungle setting in Venezuela adds an air of untouched mystery. This cascade is a towering symbol of nature's untamed majesty. Cliffs of Moher Island. The cliffs of Moher rise 700 feet above the Atlantic, their ancient sandstone layers revealing 300 million years of Earth's history. Over 20,000 seabirds, including puffins, nest in the steep rock faces, creating a vibrant coastal haven. Waves carve the cliffs, exposing bands of rock like pages in a geological book. A UNESCO geopark, they offer sweeping views of Ireland's wild coast. These cliffs stand as a rugged monument to time and tide. Tongariro National Park, New Zealand. Tongariro National Park dazzles with volcanic craters and lakes glowing emerald and blue from dissolved minerals. Formed by active volcanoes, its lava fields and snowy peaks create a stark, otherworldly landscape. The park, a UNESCO Dual World Heritage Site, inspired cinematic fantasy worlds. Harsh weather shifts rapidly, adding a thrilling edge to its trails. This volcanic realm is a fiery showcase of Earth's restless spirit. Sekumpul Waterfall, Indonesia. Sekumpul Waterfall shines as a sacred jewel of Bali's wild heart. The fall's remote location requires a trek rewarding visitors with pristine beauty. Sekumpul spills over 260 feet, its multiple streams forming a shimmering veil through lush jungle. It is a rare natural cluster with many streams flowing side by side from different heights joining together into a grand water wall. Local legends deem it sacred, tying it to Balinese spiritual traditions. Sunlight through the mist creates vivid rainbows, enhancing its ethereal charm. Yosemite National Park, United States. Yosemite National Park boasts granite cliffs over 3,000 feet, carved by glaciers from rock 100 million years old. Its waterfalls, some dropping thousands of feet, roar loudest during spring snowmelt. Ancient sequoia forests with trees over 2,000 years old thrive in its valleys. Yosemite stands as a timeless cathedral of stone and water. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it draws climbers to its sheer faces. Horseshoe Bend, United States. Horseshoe Bend's turquoise river curves 270 days around a 1,000-foot sandstone cliff, crafting a perfect natural arc. Millions of years of erosion shaped this desert masterpiece, a favorite for photographers worldwide. The steep drop to the water below creates a thrilling vantage point. Its vivid colors and geometric shape make it a striking landmark. This bend is a powerful example of water rock and time combining to form a rare masterpiece of natural sculpture. Lofoten Islands, Norway. The Lofoten Islands, near the Arctic Circle, defy their icy latitude with mild waters warmed by the Gulf Stream. Granite peaks over 3 billion years old rise like jagged teeth from the sea. Winter auroras paint the sky green and purple, while summer's midnight sun never sets. The islands host the world's largest cod spawning grounds, vital to ancient fishing traditions. Lofoten glows as a radiant outpost of Arctic beauty. Lake Bled, Slovenia. Lake Bled's turquoise waters, formed in a glacial basin over 1 million years ago, reflect Slovenia's soaring mountains. A medieval castle perches on its cliffs, tying it to centuries of history. In winter, the lake freezes solid, creating a natural ice rink. Its 1.4 square mile surface is a serene centerpiece of Slovenian pride. Lake Bled shines as a tranquil mirror of heritage and nature. Seongsan Ilchulbong, South Korea. Seongsan Ilchulbong, a volcanic crater rising 600 feet, was born 5,000 years ago from a fiery eruption. . Its grassy crater, nearly half a mile wide, contrasts with 77 sharp rock spires forming a natural crown. At sunrise, it captures Korea's first light, symbolizing renewal in local culture. The surrounding ocean views add to its serene allure. This peak stands as a volcanic beacon of new beginnings. Maldives. The Maldives, a chain of over 1,000 coral islands, sits just 5 feet above sea level, making it the world's lowest nation. Its crystal-clear waters, with visibility up to 130 feet, reveal vibrant reefs, hosting over 1,000 fish species. Formed from ancient coral reefs, these atolls create a unique tropical mosaic. Rising sea levels threaten this fragile paradise, highlighting its vulnerability. The Maldives sparkles as a delicate jewel of ocean life, is both a luxurious paradise for visitors and a fragile reminder of the violent and ever-changing power of nature. Iguazu Falls, Argentina and Brazil. Iguazu Falls spans nearly 2 miles with over 270 cascades, dropping 260 feet in a thunderous roar. Over 62,000 gallons of water pour every second, creating towering mist and vivid rainbows. The water shifts with the seasons, glowing turquoise during the dry months and turning brutal red-brown during heavy rains. The surrounding rainforest teems with 2,000 plant species and rare birds. Iguazu stands as a vibrant symphony of water and wilderness. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it ranks among the world's 7 natural wonders. Huka Falls, New Zealand. Huka Falls channels over 2,000 liters of water per second through a 50-foot wide canyon, creating a ferocious torrent. Its turquoise hue, caused by glacial silt, glows like a radiant ribbon. The fall's roar exceeds 100 decibels, echoing through carved cliffs. Foam and mist form a constant veil, adding to its raw power. Huka Falls is a dynamic pulse of nature's energy. Faroe Islands, Denmark. The Faroe Islands' volcanic cliffs rising up to 2,000 feet frame grasslands, thriving despite fierce 100 mph winds. Summer's white nights keep the sun aloft, while winter storms sculpt towering waves. The islands host the world's largest cod spawning grounds, vital to centuries-old fishing traditions. Over 50,000 puffins nest on its cliffs, creating a lively avian spectacle. Ancient Viking settlements dating back 200 years dot the landscape. This archipelago stands as a timeless stronghold of sea and survival. Whitehaven Beach, Australia. Whitehaven Beach's 4.3-mile stretch of 98% silica sand stays cool underfoot, a rare gift of its fine grains. Tidal currents weave swirling patterns of sand and water, a living artwork from above. NASA studied its pure sand for telescope glass, a testament to its quality. The beach's strict protection ensures crystal-clear waters, home to sea turtles. Whitehaven gleams as a radiant masterpiece of coastal purity. Its silica dunes, formed over 2 million years, shift with each tide. Studlagil Canyon, Iceland. And revealed in 2009 after glacial waters receded, it's a newfound gem. Studlagil Canyon's thousands of hexagonal basalt columns, some 100 feet tall, form a natural cathedral from lava cooled millions of years ago. The tight geometric pillars create a surreal stone forest. Rare Arctic char swim in its turquoise river, a unique ecological touch. The canyon's remote setting requires a rugged trek, enhancing its allure. Studlagil stands as a hidden sanctuary of volcanic art. Bay of Kotor, Montenegro. The Bay of Kotor shines as a historic jewel of sea and stone. The bay is a sunken river valley framed by limestone cliffs soaring over 4,000 feet. Annual rainfall of 180 inches creates lush, rainforest-like shores along the Adriatic. a Roman naval base 2,000 years ago, its 200-foot-deep waters remain a maritime haven. Medieval towns like Kotor's UNESCO-listed Old City hug its shores. A 1979 earthquake exposed ancient rock layers, revealing Earth's past. Azores, Portugal. The Azores, in Portugal, are volcanic islands in the Atlantic Ocean, more than 900 miles from Europe, formed by violent eruptions under the sea. Volcanic craters formed millions of years ago cradle turquoise lakes amid lush forests. Over 20 whale and dolphin species thrive in its waters, a global marine hotspot. Geothermal and wind energy power, 70% of the islands showcasing sustainable innovation. Ancient lava tubes, some 3,000 feet long, hide beneath the surface. Phang Nga Bay, Thailand. Phang Nga Bay is not only a majestic natural wonder, but also living proof of nature's strange power and endless creativity. Its limestone cliffs, rising over 1,000 feet, conceal lagoons reached only through tidal tunnels. Millions of years of erosion crafted these towering maze-like formations. Emerald waters teem with mangroves, supporting crabs and rare birds. James Bond Island, a famous rock pinnacle, draws global visitors. Over 80 islands dot the bay, each with unique caves. Matterhorn, Switzerland. The Matterhorn stands as a majestic enigma of danger and beauty. It is a 14,692-foot gneiss pyramid shaped by tectonic collisions millions of years ago. Its steep faces glow red at sunset, a stunning alpine spectacle. Snow leopards, rare in the Alps, roam its high ridges. Over 500 climbers have perished on its slopes, cementing its perilous legend. Matterhorn is both a global icon of the Alps and a legend in climbing history, marked by triumphs and tragedies. Kauai, Hawaii, United States. Kauai, Hawaii's oldest island, boasts rugged basalt cliffs rising over 3,000 feet, carved by volcanic eruptions 5 million years ago. Its lush rainforests, drenched by 460 inches of rain annually, nurture rare plants like the hibiscus wami, found nowhere else. Waterfalls cascade hundreds of feet into deep valleys, creating a dramatic, untamed landscape. The island's Napali coast, with its jagged 4,000-foot cliffs, is only accessible by foot or sea. Ancient Hawaiian petroglyphs etched into coastal rocks tell stories of early Polynesian settlers. Kauai stands as a verdant fortress of ancient wilderness. Crater Lake, United States. In a collapsed supervolcano, plunges 1,949 feet, making it America's deepest lake. Its sapphire waters, fed solely by rain and snow, achieve clarity up to 100 feet. Formed 700 years ago, after a massive eruption, the caldera holds a young volcanic cone. Beneath its surface, the lake's rim, at 7,000 feet, offers views of Wizard Island, a cinder cone rising 760 feet. Rare Mazama newts thrive in its cold waters, a species unique to this lake. Bora Bora French, Polynesia. With its volcanic cliffs, coral reef ring, and rare heart shape. Bora Bora is known as one of the most unique tropical islands on Earth. Framed by a 900-foot volcanic peak, creates a postcard-perfect tropical oasis. Its coral reefs, teeming with 700 fish species, glow in crystal waters with 100-foot visibility. Ancient Polynesian Mare temples hidden in jungles mark sacred sites from centuries past. The island's black basalt cliffs contrast with the turquoise sea, a stunning visual harmony. Over 80% of its land remains undeveloped, preserving its pristine allure. Nusa Penida, Indonesia. Nusa Penida's limestone cliffs soaring over 650 feet, drop sharply into seas with 100-foot visibility. Its waters host giant manta rays, some spanning 18 feet, a diver's dream. Erosion over millions of years sculpted bizarre coastal shapes like the iconic Keling King Beach. The island's Tembeling Springs, a sacred freshwater pool in a jungle cave, draw local pilgrims. Over 300 bird species, including the endangered Bali starling, thrive here. Nusa Penida stands as a rugged sanctuary of marine and spiritual wonders. Torres del Paine, Chile. Torres del Paine's granite, towers rising 9,500 feet, pierce the Patagonian sky, shaped by ancient glaciers. Turquoise lakes colored by glacial silt reflect the jagged peaks. The park's Grey Glacier, spanning 6 miles, carves icebergs into serene waters. Rare Andean condors with 10-foot wingspans soar above the valleys. Over 100 miles of trails wind through this UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, drawing adventurers worldwide. Preikestolen, Norway. Preikestolen, a 980-foot granite cliff, juts over Norway's Lysefjord like a natural pulpit. Its flat, 80-foot wide summit offers dizzying views of glacial valleys below. Formed by ice and erosion over millions of years, it's a geological marvel with no safety rails amplifying its thrill. Over 300,000 visitors annually brave the hike to its edge. Rare white-tailed eagles nest in nearby cliffs, adding wildlife allure. Bryce Canyon, United States. Bryce Canyon shines as a celestial gallery of eroded art. Thousands of hoodoo spires, some 200 feet tall, form a natural amphitheater of orange and pink stone. Freezing and thawing over millions of years, sculpted these delicate pillars at 8,000 feet elevation. The park's night skies, among the darkest in the US, reveal up to 7,500 stars. Rare Utah prairie dogs burrow in its meadows, a species found only here. Winter snow dusts the hoodoos, creating a surreal glow. Sikasso Waterfall, Indonesia. Sikasso Waterfall's 390-foot drop splits into hundreds of streams, forming a shimmering curtain. Over volcanic cliffs. Its lush jungle, setting in Java, hides rare Javan gibbons heard in early morning calls. Mist from the falls creates fleeting rainbows, a dazzling sight. Local villagers use its base for traditional fishing, tying it to ancient practices. The waterfall's whirlpools, too strong for swimming, add a thrilling edge. Coron, Philippines. Coron, gleams as a sunken treasure of marine mysteries. Coron's limestone casts, rising 1,000 feet, frame emerald lakes like Kayangan among the world's clearest. Over 10 Japanese Wu shipwrecks now, coral-encrusted reefs create a diver's paradise. Hidden saltwater lagoons connect to the sea via underwater caves, a rare phenomenon. The Tagbanua people, indigenous stewards, manage its conservation. Over 700 fish species thrive in its waters. Bigar Waterfall, Romania. Bigar Waterfall in Romania stands about 26 feet tall, gaining global fame for its unusual shape, called the world's strangest waterfall. Instead of flowing in one stream, water spreads evenly over a moss-covered limestone cone, creating a rare circular curtain. In winter, it freezes into a sparkling ice sculpture, a rare seasonal shift. The surrounding forest shelters Carpathian chamois, a nimble mountain goat. Local folklore links it to a magical spring of eternal youth. Its remote Romanian setting draws global photographers. These natural wonders, each a testament to Earth's boundless creativity, remind us of the planet's raw power and delicate beauty. From towering cliffs to vibrant ecosystems, they stand as timeless masterpieces, urging us to protect and cherish the world we inhabit. Subscribe, like, and share to join us in celebrating nature's greatest marvels and uncovering more hidden treasures together. Luzhi Jiangsu. Let's drift into a quiet water town in Jiangsu. Picture this: canals winding past ancient homes, 41 stone bridges curving softly, and willow trees brushing the water's edge. This is Luzhi, a hidden gem that feels like a secret just for us. The waterways weave through their ripples, catching the glow of dusk. White-walled houses with black tiles line the banks, some centuries old. The Baosheng Temple's ancient statues add a sacred vibe. Can you imagine strolling here where time slows down? It's pure tranquility. Luzhi's been alive for over 2,500 years, a hub for rice and crafts. Its wood carvings and local opera carry the soul of old Jiangnan. Scholars once called it home, leaving poetry in the air. Ever wonder how a place stays so pure? It's like Luzhi's canals hold its heart. Legends tell of miracles at Baosheng Temple where monks' spirits linger. Some say the bridges were built to honor ancient river gods. Could those waters still whisper their blessings? Luzhi feels like a gentle step back in time. You're wrapped in serenity, every alley sparking calm joy. It's authentic, picturesque, like a forgotten paradise. Don't you want to find peace here? For the ultimate experience, visit Baosheng Temple at sunrise. Seeing those ancient clay sculptures in soft light is pure magic. Pingyao Shangxi. All right, adventurers. We're stepping into a walled city in Shangxi. Picture this: massive stone walls encircling ancient streets, grey brick courtyards with carved doors and temples standing like time never moved. This is Pingyao, China's best-preserved imperial city, a living slice of history. The town's grid of lanes feels like a maze lined with Ming-era shops and homes. Beyond the towering walls, flat fields stretch out, making the city feel like a fortress. Every brick tells a story. Can you picture walking here where emperors once ruled its pure grandeur? For over 2,700 years, Pingyao was a powerhouse birthplace of China's first bank, Rishengchang. Shaanxi merchants built empires here, their Confucian values shaping every courtyard. You feel that legacy in the bustling markets. Ever wonder how a city keeps its past so alive? It's like Pingyao's walls lock in its soul. Legends say the merchants' shrewd deals brought fortune, their spirits guarding the city's wealth. Tales of the wall's builders weave through the streets. Could those ancient stones still hold their strength? Pingyao hits you with historical awe. You feel solemn, yet thrilled, like you're walking through a dynasty. It's grand, immersive, and sparks deep respect. Don't you want to stand in this time capsule? For the best vibe, walk the city walls at sunset. The view of Pingyao glowing below is absolutely unforgettable. Pingyao's roaring explorers. Who's ready to feel its history with me? Drop a comment if this place is screaming your name. Let's keep wandering. Lizhuang, Sichuan. Looking for a quiet spot with centuries of history. Lizhuang, just 12 miles from Yibin, is a peaceful town on the Yangtze River. Founded over 1,400 years ago, it was once a bustling trade center during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Today it's a place where ancient architecture and local life still thrive. As you walk through Lizhuang, you'll notice the bluestone streets and narrow alleys lined with traditional wooden houses. The town is home to several well-preserved temples and ancestral halls, including the Yuang Temple and the Zhang family ancestral hall. These sites showcase intricate wood carvings and stone inscriptions that reflect the town's rich cultural heritage. One of Lizhuang's unique features is its role during the Second Sino-Japanese War. In 1937, many academic institutions relocated to Lizhuang, including Tongji University, which has left a lasting impact on the town's intellectual history. If you're in the area, Lizhuang is worth a visit. It offers a glimpse into traditional life along the Yangtze River with its historic buildings' scenic views and a slower pace that's hard to find elsewhere. Jingzhou, ancient city Hubei. Let's step into Jingzhou, a city where history is more than a story. It's carved into the very walls you walk past. Located in Hubei province, Jingzhou served as the capital of the Chu state for over 400 years. Its ancient city wall, dating back over 2,800 years, stands as one of the best preserved in China. The wall stretches 3.75 km east to west and 1.2 km north to south, encircling the city with a perimeter of 11.28 km. It features 4,567 battlements, 26 forts, and 5 hidden soldier caves, showcasing its strategic military design. Inside the city, you'll find the Guan Yu Temple, dedicated to the legendary general from the Three Kingdoms period. This temple, originally his residence, is the earliest of its kind in China and holds deep cultural significance. For a glimpse into ancient craftsmanship, visit the Jingzhou Museum, home to over 3,000 relics, including the famous bronze sword of King Gujian from the Warring States period. Jingzhou's rich history is also reflected in its cuisine. The city specializes in Jingzhou-style dishes, particularly fish, often steamed to highlight fresh flavors. Lotus root, a local specialty, is commonly featured in many dishes. If you're near Wuhan or Yichang, Jingzhou is a worthwhile stop. It's a place where you can walk through history, taste tradition, and experience the essence of ancient China. Gubei Watertown, Beijing. If you're craving a peaceful retreat near Beijing, Gubei Watertown is the perfect escape. This picturesque town lies just 2 hours away from the capital and offers a blend of ancient charm and modern beauty. Gubei is built to resemble a traditional northern Chinese water town, with stone streets, small canals, and wooden houses that give it a timeless feel. It sits at the foot of the Simatai Great Wall, so you can easily combine a visit here with hiking up one of the most dramatic sections of the wall. The town is known for its stunning architecture, including well-preserved temples, pagodas, and ancient bridges. As you wander through its narrow lanes, you'll encounter local shops selling handmade crafts and delicious snacks. For a truly unforgettable experience, take a boat ride along the canals in the evening. The town's lanterns light up the water, creating a magical atmosphere that makes you feel like you've stepped into a traditional Chinese painting. Gubei Watertown offers a perfect mix of culture, history, and nature. It's a great option for anyone looking to unwind and immerse themselves in traditional Chinese life without straying too far from Beijing. Xinxi Zhejiang. Looking for a peaceful escape near Hangzhou Xinxi is a hidden gem. Located in Deqing County, Zhejiang Province, this ancient town has over 1,700 years of history. Once a bustling port on the Beijing-Hangzhou Grand Canal, Xinxi now offers a quiet glimpse into Jiangyan's traditional life. The town's charm lies in its well-preserved Ming and Qing architecture. Stroll along the cobblestone streets, cross ancient stone bridges, and admire the whitewashed houses with black-tiled roofs. The Liuang Temple and Juehai Temple add to the town's historical ambience. Xinxi is also known for its Silkworm Festival, held annually in early April at Juehai Temple. The festival features traditional performances like dragon dances and lantern displays made from silkworms. It's a unique cultural experience that showcases the town's rich heritage. For food lovers, Xinxi offers local specialties such as mutton noodles, tea cakes, sesame pancakes, and sheo mai. These dishes reflect the town's culinary traditions and are a must-try during your visit. If you're near Hangzhou, Xinxi is just a short bus ride away. It's a perfect spot to unwind, enjoy traditional architecture, and experience the local culture. Hey explorers, what a ride through China's hidden riverside gems. From Fenghuang's glowing canals to Jianyuan's dramatic cliffs, these towns are pure magic. Can you feel their history calling? Each one's a story, ancient bridges, vibrant festivals, legends of phoenixes and river spirits. I'm still buzzing from Wuzhen's calm, Pingyao's grandeur, Anchang's cozy vibe. Ever had a place steal your heart like that? Picture yourself wandering these alleys, tasting Shaoxing wine, feeling the past in every stone. These towns dare you to explore their charm. Which one's tugging at you? Plan that trip Adventurers, drop a comment with your top pick hit, like if you're hooked, and share this magic. Thanks for joining me. Let's keep chasing hidden stories. Chiku Chongqing. Let's take a stroll through the ancient lanes of Chikiku, a charming gem in Chongqing. Imagine narrow streets lined with traditional wooden houses, the smell of roasted chestnuts filling the air, and lanterns casting a soft glow as dusk falls. This ancient town has been a cultural hub for over 1,000 years, and it feels like walking through a living history book. Chikiku was once a bustling trading town on the banks of the Jialing River, and its alleys are still alive with the spirit of that era. You can hear the clang of ancient street vendors selling everything from local snacks to handmade crafts, each step taking you deeper into a world that blends past and present seamlessly. The town's rich cultural heritage is reflected in the traditional architecture. Think carved wooden beams, ancient temples, and vibrant tea houses where you can sip on a warm cup of tea while watching the world go by. Local legends speak of merchants who traveled the waterways, and you can almost feel their presence in the air. To truly experience Chikiku, take a boat ride along the Jialing River with the town's historical buildings reflected in the water as the sun sets behind the mountains. It's a moment of pure serenity and wonder. Mudu Jiangsu. Let's head to the tranquil town of Mudu, a peaceful gem on the outskirts of Suju, Jiangsu. Picture this winding waterways, ancient stone bridges, and classical gardens that stretch as far as the eye can see. The moment you step into Mudu, it's like the hustle and bustle of the outside world fades away, replaced by the serene rhythm of this hidden paradise. Mudu isn't just about beauty, it's a town that carries centuries of history. Once a favorite retreat for scholars and officials, its narrow streets are lined with traditional architecture, with elegant homes and gardens that have stood the test of time. The vast Taihu Lake shimmers in the distance, its tranquil waters casting a magical spell over the town. What sets Mudu apart is its perfect blend of nature and culture. You can spend hours wandering through its famous gardens like Yanjia Garden or Bangyan Garden, each telling a story of elegance and tranquility. As the sun sets, the town takes on an almost ethereal glow with the lantern-lit streets reflecting in the calm waters. For the best experience, take a leisurely boat ride along the Mudu canals, drifting under ancient bridges where time seems to slow down and the past feels alive in every breeze. Qiandeng, Jiangsu. Let's talk about Qiandeng, a small town in Jiangsu with a big history. Located about 15 km south of Kunshan, it's one of China's oldest water towns dating back over 2,500 years. Qiandeng is the birthplace of Kongku opera and the hometown of Gu Yanwu, a Ming Dynasty scholar. You can visit his former residence, a traditional Mingqing style house with 5 courtyards. The The town's architecture reflects its long history. The 2,000-meter-long slate street paved with over 2,000 granite slabs is the longest and best preserved in Jiangsu. Seven ancient stone bridges from the Songming and Qing dynasties cross the Qiandeng River, adding to the town's charm. One highlight is the Qinfeng Pagoda, a 7-story tower built in the Southern Dynasty. It stands 38.7 meters tall and is known as the Beauty Tower for its graceful appearance. For a unique experience, visit the Thousand Lamp Museum, which houses over 1,000 lamps from different dynasties, showcasing the town's name and history. Qiandeng is a peaceful spot to explore traditional Chinese culture and architecture. It's a great place to take a leisurely stroll, enjoy some local snacks, and soak in the atmosphere. If you're near Kunshan or Suzhou, consider stopping by. Huangyao Guangxi. If you're looking for a slice of China that feels frozen in time, Huangyao is exactly what you need. This ancient town in Guangxi, dating back over 1,000 years, is where history and tradition meet the serene beauty of nature. Walking through Huangyao, you'll encounter over 300 preserved traditional houses, 20 temples, and 10 pavilions, each telling its own story. The streets paved with slate lead you through the town, where the Yao River quietly flows, adding to the town's timeless charm. Known for its vibrant local festivals, Hwangyao hosts dragon and lion dances on the 2nd of January, alongside lively performances with the Suona horn. And don't miss the mesmerizing Hungry Ghost Festival in July, where locals send floating pomelo lanterns down the river, an unforgettable sight. Hwangyao is perfect if you're looking to dive into traditional Chinese culture while enjoying peaceful scenic views. Whether you're wandering the ancient streets or taking in the local festivals, this town offers a quiet escape into history. You can reach it in about 2.5 hours from Guilin, and entry costs around 100 yuan. Shaxi, Yunnan. We're stepping into a time capsule in Yunnan. Imagine this, a sleepy ancient town, cradled by misty mountains with cobblestone lanes and wooden shops whispering old caravan tales. This is Shaxi, the last surviving market town on the ancient Tea-Horse Road, and it's a treasure. The ancient Sideng Market Square still hums with life, where horses once traded tea for Tibetan herbs. Wooden inns line the plaza carved with history. Can you picture sipping tea here, watching clouds drift over tiled rooftops? It's like time forgot this place. For over 1,000 years, Shaxi was a vital stop on the trade route connecting Yunnan to Tibet. The Bai people built temples, courtyards, and stage theaters that still stand proud. You feel their legacy in every stone, every melody during the local Bai opera. Legend says spirits of old traders still linger in the market, guarding secrets of the road. They say the mountains remember every hoofbeat. Could Shaxi's soul still echo those ancient journeys? Wandering Shaxi feels like a soft exhale. It's quiet, deep, and deeply human. You don't just visit, you feel. Don't you want to walk where history and heart still live side by side? For the best vibe, visit during the Friday market. Watching locals trade goods like it's 1,000 years ago is magic in motion. Yangzhou Jiangsu. Let's glide into a refined gem in Jiangsu. Picture this: canals shimmering through ancient streets, elegant gardens with delicate pavilions and bridges arching over the Grand Canal. This is Yangzhou, a city where history and grace weave a timeless spell. The slender West Lake steals the show, its waters dotted with willows and curved bridges. Canals pulse through the old town, lined with whitewashed homes. Every view feels like a scholar's poem. Can you imagine strolling here, lost in its beauty, its pure elegance? Yangzhou's thrived for over 2,500 years, a hub for salt trade and poetry during the Tang and Qing dynasties. Its gardens, like Gay Garden, are masterpieces of balance. The local cuisine, think silky fried rice, sings on your tongue. Ever wonder how a place stays so cultured? It's like Yangzhou's canals carry its art. Legends tell of poets who found their muse here, their words blessed by the lake's spirits. Some say the Grand Canal holds tales of ancient merchants' wealth. Could those waters still whisper their stories? Yangzhou wraps you in sophisticated calm. You feel a quiet awe, like you're walking through a refined painting. Every garden and dish sparks cultural joy. Don't you want to soak in that grace? For the ultimate vibe cruise, slender West Lake at dusk. The soft light on the water is pure magic. Fengjing, Shanghai. We're diving into a cozy water town near Shanghai. Picture this: canals weaving past ancient homes, 52 stone bridges glowing softly, and willow trees swaying over the water. This is Fengjing, a quiet escape that feels like a warm hug from old China. The waterways crisscross the town, reflecting white walls and black-tiled roofs. Small boats drift under arched bridges like scenes from a painting. The three bridges in one view is a stunner. Can you picture wandering these alleys lost in their charm? It's pure peace. For over 1,500 years, Fengjing flourished on rice and trade. Its Jinshan peasant paintings, vibrant, folksy art light up the streets. Locals still craft calligraphy with steady hands. Ever wonder how a town keeps its heart so rustic, it's like Fengjing's canals hold its soul? Legends say the bridges were built to honor river spirits, bringing prosperity. Tales of clever artisans weave through the town's colorful art. Could those vibrant paintings hold their stories? Fengjing feels like a tranquil step back in time. You're hit with calm joy, every alley sparking a rustic charm. It's a living history that warms your heart. Don't you want to bask in that coziness? For the best moment, visit the peasant painting village at sunset. The colorful art against the canals is unforgettable. Anshangjijiang. Let's slip into an authentic gem in Zhejiang. Picture this narrow canals lined with ancient houses, stone bridges arching gently, and strings of sausages drying along the water. This is Phang Nga Watertown, so real, it feels like home. The waterways wind through reflecting white walls and wooden eaves. Locals go about their day hanging cured meats that scent the air. Small boats glide under bridges, pure everyday magic. Can you imagine strolling here, part of this living village? It's pure warmth. Anshang's over 1,000 years old, a hub for textiles and food preservation. Its sausage-making tradition is legendary, paired with local opera that hums in the streets. The Shai Museum tells tales of old justice. Ever wonder how a town stays so genuine? It's like Anshang's canals carry its heartbeat. Legends speak of crafty locals perfecting their cured meats, blessed by river gods. Some say the canals hold the wisdom of ancient guilds. Could those waters still guard their secrets? Anchang feels like a cozy embrace. You're wrapped in authenticity, the smells and sounds sparking curiosity and comfort. It's a slice of real China that lifts your spirit. Don't you want to dive into that vibe? For the ultimate experience, try the sausages at dusk. Tasting them by the canal is a true Anchang moment. Genuine Guizhou. We're stepping into a dramatic gem in Guizhou. Picture this, a river bending like a Tai Chi symbol, ancient houses clinging to limestone cliffs and bridges glowing under lantern light. This is Genuine, a town where nature and history collide in awe. The Wuyang River loops through, nearly circling the town, its waters framed by towering cliffs. Wooden homes and temples hug the slopes, a mix of Hanmiao and Dong styles. The night view is a stunner. Can you picture standing here lost in this wild beauty? It's pure wonder. For over 2,200 years, Genuine was a key port on the Tea-Horse Road. Its mix of Buddhist, Taoist, and Confucian temples tells of diverse cultures. Miao festivals light up the streets with color. Ever wonder how a place blends so many souls? It's like Genuine's river carries them all. Legends say river dragons guard the Wuyang, their power shaping the town's dramatic bends. Tales of Miao warriors echo in the cliffs. Could those ancient spirits still watch over this land,